YouTube, hello. Today we are finally training Matikanefukukitaru. At least I think that's how you say her name. I don't expect YouTube to appreciate this title because, boy, is it a long name, and I don't think anyone can actually search for this character easily. I feel like if you can type her name correctly, you probably have already seen all the content for her because hardly anyone can do that. But regardless, we are going to train a Matikanefukukitaru today. But why do we want to train one? Well, the one reason why I'm really interested in trying her out, because we are like the Uma scientists over here, is that we want to experiment with vision debuffs. So she has Illusionist here. And Illusionist kind of is just a smokescreen for people late race. And I want to see if that might be able to hit some people at the same time as Air Groove, because Air Groove also has a debuff like this that hits behind her. So we kind of want to like sandwich them in together and see if we can like, make a box for everybody in between and kind of just go from there. Also, we're going to be running a really good deck today. Now, actually, this deck was made by Renoto, who is an editor on the channel. He has been grinding out a bunch of debuffers. So we found out that this is probably one of the best ones you can use. You can kind of swap into the Nuriation if you want to. But what makes this deck good? Well, the first thing you're going to use is Rudolph. This is not surprising to anybody. This has all the subdued debuffs you're going to want. This all only really comes from her. I think maybe you get subdued Pace Chasers from Rice Shower, but regardless, this is what you're going to want. Then you're going to run a Marvelous Sunday. Now, she has Hesitant Frontrunners and Hesitant Pace Chasers. The thing is, Matikanefukukitaru actually gets Hesitant Frontrunners for free during one of her events. It is Manhattan Dream. She already gets Hesitant Frontrunners. So you don't really have to worry about getting Hesitant Frontrunners. What you can do is, if you get this early, you can actually just buy it ahead of time and lower the odds of getting something else. So when you're running a debuffer or trying to train a debuffer, you can buy skills ahead of time so they're out of the pool. When they're out of the pool, then you can get something else, right? So that's one thing that Matikanefukukitaru has, is that she gets Hesitant Frontrunners just for free. So makes this from 1 out of 5 to like 1 out of 4. So pretty nice. Then we have Fuji here. Now Fuji, you may be wondering, like, why are we running Fuji? She only has Trick Front. Trick Front, not really what I care about. What I really care about is that at the end of her chain, she gives you Fluster End Closers, and the chain's finishing are, I feel like they're more consistent than fishing for hints. The random events are not reliable. I would say that they're just as reliable as hints, but chain events are pretty consistent. So getting Fluster End Closers is pretty important. By the way, we're making a debuffer that hits both Pace Chasers and End Closers. If we hit Front Runners and Late Surgers, that's nice too. That's a plus, but we're just looking for End Closers and Pace Chasers today. Anything else we get is extra credit. Then we have our friendship card Oi here. Now, Oi has Gift of Words. So this gives you Hesitant End Closer, which is going to be a speed debuff for End Closers. So as you can tell, we already got Flustered from her. We're going to get Hesitant End Closers from Oi, and then we're going to get Subdued End Closers from Rudolph. That is the game plan. And you kind of get this for free too. In order to get this, you have to get to the URA finale, which is easier said than done when you're running a debuffer build. Sometimes I don't even make it. So yeah. With Max Friendship, true, you also have to have her at Max Friendship. It cannot be orange. It must be Max. So that is something else you can work on that is guaranteed. It's not an event that's randomly, or you might miss out on it. If you get to the finals with Max Friendship, you just get Hesitant End Closers. So that is nice. Something that you don't have to fish for as much. I'm going to skip Nuriation. We'll get back to her. Rice Shower. This is one that just completely screws over Pace Chasers. I don't know what her deal is, but Subdued Pace Chaser and Fluster Pace Chasers is what we're going to look for right here. We're going to look for both of these. Mostly Fluster Pace Chasers because we can't get that anywhere else, and that's pretty important. Just an extra stamina debuff. And then the last one which will be pretty hard to get, is Narita Taishin here. And Narita Taishin has, or we're going to be running Matikanefukukitaru as a end closer. And she gets Intense Gaze, which only works for end closers. And this will lower their speed. So this is like another, like everybody in front of her too. So not only do you run hesitant debuffs, you can also run Intense Gaze to lower their speed even more. And on top of all that, you're trying to get, stamina debuffs as well. And then we're trying to get Illusionist on Matikani. So it's going to be a lot. I usually get very frustrated when it comes down to debuffer builds. I'm usually not a fan of them because you're just kind of fishing. You have pretty low stats, right? But we're going to give it a shot, see what we can make, because I've been wanting to make a video on this character for a while. Oh, by the way, we have a lot of white sparks too for different skills. The only thing we care about is getting wisdom and then some power to stay in the race. So we're going to see what we can do, because we also need to get enough to actually get to the URA finale. So we have to clear the Iron Makinen as well. So let's go ahead and get this Marvelous Sunday over here. Let's see what we get. Hesitant Pace Chasers already. That's actually that's the one that we needed from her already. Huh. Okay, that's fine. Now what we can do is we can, maybe fish for it a little bit more. Maybe we might get discounts for it, but for the most part, unless we I don't really need hesitant front runners. If I get it, it's nice. If I don't, I think I'll live. It'll be okay. So let's go ahead and look at their stats over here. I think what we're gonna do is I want to focus on wit right now. I kind of want to focus on making sure that we can get through the campaign first, and then we'll focus on wit maxing at the very end. So let's just go ahead and raise speed here, because if we lose at the beginning, it's not going to be worth it here. Under Meteor Shower, I'm not familiar with her events over here. Under Meteor Shower, I can get Charming, top 1 speed and power, not bad. Okay, no Charming. And then we also have to make sure that we raise our friendship of Oi here, which has not popped up yet. Interesting. I don't think she appears yet, actually. I think you have to wait throughout the campaign before you can actually see her. Alright, go ahead and raise up Rice Shower here, see what we get. Bluster Pace Chasers, we are 2 for 2. That is the one we needed from her too. Huh. Okay. Wow. No way we can mess this up, right? No way this could go wrong. Holy smokes. Alright, let's keep going. Monty got some luck on her side. Okay. So now we need to focus on Oi here as much as we can. If she does pop up. Again, we do want to focus on getting everything else here. Oh, you know what I forgot? You know what I did? I didn't actually put in oh, well, that's my bad. I didn't swap out Narita Taishin for her, but I mean, we'll see what happens. Maybe it won't be such a big deal. We'll find out. If I didn't get the Narita Taishin, it's okay. We'll see. Let's go ahead and raise steam here. Meant to run the Narita Taishin, but the thing about Air Groove is fine. Air Groove is fine if you don't get the chain event from Fuji, and if you somehow fumble the bag and don't get to the finals. So she's just there as like insurance. That's okay. Perfectly fine. Really wish it was Narita Taishin just for the chance of Intense Gaze, but that's fine. Because we don't even know if we'll get all the debuffs yet. Got a hint over here, but that's not a hint I really want from her. I'm gonna raise stamina here. We'll get to wit. We'll definitely get to wit as soon as we can. But for the most part, we're trying just to make her into a decent racer. And then we'll just go from there. Also, I have to make sure, I think there's like some other skills I could buy ahead of time. She also gets Trick Rear. Huh, I didn't know she got that. It's pretty alright. I mean, that's kind of like a hard debuff to get. It's not the best debuff, but I mean, shoot, it's something. It's something. Okay, so we did get subdued. Sorry, we got flustered pace chasers from Rice Shower here. So what we can do is that we can cheat the system a bit and buy flustered pace chasers right now. We can do that. And then we have a chance of getting subdued pace chaser, which would take out the pull from Rudolph if we get lucky. Let's see what we get here. We got Frenzy. Not exactly the debuff I want. I take the suspicious one. Hey, let's go. Okay. What else can we do here? We can probably take power. Would power help us out? I mean, it looks like it has a lot of friendship on here. This deck is kind of all over the place, so. The Narita Taishin card would have gave me a little bit more power to be comfortable in this, though. Because it is a decent card. Don't really care about the friendships on that. Do want to get the friendship out up here if I can. Let's go ahead and just wit this one. Yeah, I think that's fine. Look at this one as a wit here. And then after that, Fortune Teller Lucky Phone. Don't know what this one is either, actually. Fortune Teller Lucky Phone. Power, top one is Stamina and Wisdom. Let's take the Stamina and Wisdom. Okay, then we'll go from there. And I know she's a late surger, so she can probably get dominoed by all the slow NPC horses here. But we'll find out what happens. Luck's on her side, dude. Luck's on her side. So that was weird. What just popped up here? Like crazy? Huh. Okay. Anyway. So now we have to get some fans here. What fans do we want to get? We do want to make sure that we're raising up our stamina and speed just a little bit more here. Now, I feel like we might compete in the juveniles or the hopeful stakes to get extra fans, because I know that if you ignore races with her, she's going to need more fans in the future. What do I want for this? Do I want to raise anything else here? I can raise my power. 10% chance to fail. Oh, that's another thing I got to be careful about doing. So I know that we're fishing for hints here. Being below 50% energy is kind of throwing a bit. It's kind of throwing. Because if a hint does pop up, you won't be able to grab it. Your stamina is low, your energy is low. It is what it is. Now, I could try to get hesitant front runners from Marvelous Sunday here. Is that something I'm going to care about? I don't really know. We already have hesitant pace chasers. We already won. I mean, we could take an extra one just for the heck of it. But I think the speed might be more important right now. I think that's fine. If I get hesitant front runners, that's fine. I'd rather just be on a train I'm going to care about right now. All right, so over here, we're going to get our flustered end closers from Fuji. Easy, easy. Don't have to worry about fishing for that. Thank goodness. And we'll raise wit right here. So everything's coming together right now. Everything's coming together. So we don't have to worry about flustered end closers on Air Groove now. So what we could do, because we already got flustered air closer, we can buy this and then take that out of the pool and then have flustered hesitant end closers ready. So we can do that ahead of time. Now, to be fair, the one thing I'm not considering is getting more discounts through inspiration. So let's hold off on buying that until we actually see Air Groove pop up. There's no reason to do it right now. No reason to do it right now, but we will get to it. We will get to it. Doesn't this give me firm conditions? It does. Nice, nice, nice. One of the few things I like about that card, honestly. Looks like we're just wit maxing a bit here, but it's not exactly what I want to do. We do need wit, though. Supposed to debuffs might help us a lot when it comes down to actual races that we have to do. Okay, so now, and we don't need this hint. They're all going to wit, which I don't mind. I really don't, but like, it's not really helping me out, man. It's not helping me out a lot. I don't really care about this right now. But that is 20 wit. Okay, we'll do that. But we have to get back to stamina here. Trick front? I mean, we're not even going to be in the front, but sure. Sure. That's fine. All right, finally back to speed here. Okay, let me schedule this race ahead of time so I don't forget. Okay, so Hopeful 6 is what we're gonna do here. Let's go ahead and do that. Now we have a rainbow on stamina, we have a rainbow on wit. I can't say I'm surprised about that. Let's raise up our friendship with Oi here. And then, oh no, 21% chance, but we have the Rudolph, so we have to go for it. This is the only card where we can actually get the subdued debuffs. All right, I'm feeling lucky. Groundwork. Yep, that happens. That sure happens. Okay, with that out of the way, what can we buy here? I don't think we can buy anything that's going to make a difference here. I mean, we could buy Smokescreen and Illusionist because we're going to need that, but that's only going to work on a long distance race. So right now, it's not really that big of a deal. All right, here we go. 300 wit. Third place. You know what? That's 500 fans. That's 500 fans. You got it. Good enough. I don't remember which one this is. Isn't this the middle one? Yeah, for the extra energy here. We can wit max again. Nah, we're gonna rest. We're gonna rest here. I want to aim for like at least 600 or 700 wit if I can. But again, I do have to finish this campaign. Marvelous Sunday is online right here. Maybe Hesitant Front Runners might happen, but again, it's not too big of a deal. All right, Hesitant Pace Chasers. Okay, we got a discount on that. Right. Forgot about that. Well, hey, that's cheaper at least. That will save me a few skill points. Not gonna complain. Let's go ahead and raise up Oi here. Good job. We're gonna rest here. Hopefully we can do well in the spring. Anything else? Let's raise stamina. And a great mood. What type of race is this? A turf and it's a mile? Oh my goodness. Why is she doing this? Why are you doing this race? With a C in miles? Why are you doing this? Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you expected. Like, that's okay. Yeah, maybe I could have raised up her miles a bit, but all right, inspiration, the first big one. Let's see what we get here. Let's see what we get. As in Pace Chasers, Frenzy Enclosers. Oh, hold on. Flustered Late Surgers. None of these are useful. Besides maybe the Flustered Late Surgers. That's okay, I guess. That is okay. I mean, jeez, are we really going to run Frenzy debuffs? I mean, I don't think those are too good, actually. I mean, they could be good. I don't know, man. It'd be really whack if we ran Frenzy debuffs. I feel like, I don't know if that's the move. All right, we need 1,000 more fans here. Let's see if we can win a race here. She sure can't. This is usually how the debuffer goes. This is usually how it goes. Hey, we met the criteria though. We met the criteria. We're still going. Sheesh, man, I don't really want the extra wit right now. I just want to rest here and maybe raise up stamina or something. Or speed. One or the other would be nice. Let's raise up speed. I don't know how many long distance races we have. Don't do that. Don't do that right before a race. Come on. Come on. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. I was not expecting second. Was not expecting second here. Are we going to be able to clear the Ara McKinnon? Maybe it was a good thing I brought Aragru with me. Maybe it was a good thing I brought her. I mean, Intense Gaze is pretty good, but at this rate, sheesh, man. Maybe that was actually a good thing. Let's raise speed again. I don't know what this is. 30 energy. Holy smokes. That's pretty good. Raise this up here. Summer camp. All right. How do we fix our build now? I feel like I have not seen many Rudolph hints. And like, man, is that something that is common. I don't think she has any hints up with her card at all. So it's like, boy, it's the card that has like all the debuffs, and boy, is it annoying to get stuff from it. It's a real challenge. It's a real piece of work. We'll do this. Do I take the extra wit? Sure. I'll take a ×5 wit here. Oh, I should have took a I should have went on recreation here so I can get something else. That's okay. Let's keep raising speed. Coming up on like 500 speed here, which is gonna be enough to get us through a lot. Oh, we have Rice Shower here. Rice Shower, I need you to give me... Do I even buy Frenzy Pace Chasers to lower the odds? No, there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee. Let's just try to get subdued here. Alrighty, you really want me to buy that Frenzy Pace Chaser. Like, how much is it right now? It's like 78 skill points. Boy, was I not expecting this. Now, do we have enough stamina to get through this race here? Do we have enough? How did she win this? How, I don't, okay. Kyoto race course. Insights, okay. You need to calm down. You need to calm down. I have no idea how that works. I don't know how she goes from losing every race to just popping off here, but whatever. Room of the Chosen Ones. I want the speed. Give me that. Give me that. Okay. We gotta raise that friendship up. We gotta get more stamina too. What? Air Groove. Can you give me that other encloser skill, please? All right. Cadaver energy and friendships too. Oh, true. So I don't really use Oi that much. Probably should. I forgot she had the raffle here. Okay, we missed out on 8 energy. It's okay. Tractor's right here. Let's get Oi up here. And we have to do some extra races here. Do I want the extra? No, I don't really want that. Dude, I think we've seen a Rudolph hint like one time here. Like one time. This is crazy. This is especially bad luck right now. And that's the second groundwork hint. I can see why she's a fortune teller here. A lot of this comes down to luck. I mean, to be fair, a lot of this game is down to luck. Third place, I think that's enough. Yeah, that should be fun. Not a single subdued debuff, though. Not a single one. This is very unlucky here. But we still have one more inspiration. So we'll find out. We'll find out. Wait. I didn't want to do that. 20% failure rate at that. Okay. You know what? It's fine. Okay. Get lucky here. A gold one. Alrighty. Hesitant front runners, subdued pace chasers. All right, we got some. We got some in the bag. Sweet. Good card. Okay. Hesitant front runners, subdued pace chasers. Okay. Hesitant pace chasers. We have everything for pace chasers now. Yeah, we have them all. As a matter of fact, we even have extra because we have Frenzy on here. Wild. Let's buy Illusionist first. Hesitant pace chasers is max discount. Subdued pace chasers. Well, we have to take that off. We have to take that out of the pool here. But there's still a chance that that Right Shower can give us a discount on that. Right, there's still a chance. If we see Rudolph pop up, then we'll buy it. But right now we can still get that discount. Hesitant front runners is just kind of there. Flustered end closers. Again, just there just in case we get some discounts here too. Okay. Alright. Technically I didn't have to buy Illusionist there, but it's okay. Oh no? Oh, it's Right Shower. Where are the hints? Where are the hints? Super unlucky today. I guess this is just par for the course. The debuffer's life here. Let's raise our wit here and then we'll be ready for summer. We should be able to raise probably our speed and power, like our speed and stamina up a little bit more during the summer, and then we just spam the wit button for the rest of the game. Or we could spam wit during the summer too, and vice versa. Either way. She won again? Oh, Rudolph. How you doing, Rudolph? How you doing? Would you like to give me subdued end closers? Subdued end closers, please? Okay, that's not what we wanted. Always maxed out. He's maxed out, which is good. Fuji is at orange, if that means anything. We have to get top 2 here. She's been good so far. God dang. This is what happens when you do G2s, I guess. Okay. So now we kind of just wit game this to the very end. Yep. We'll use some stamina here and there, or some energy. Don't remember that one. sure is wit game right now. We might hit 600 stamina. Great mood. Oh, holy wit. They heard what I said. They heard what I said. Holy wit. Holy wit. I understand it now. I understand it now. I should have just took that. I'm just gonna raise wit again. Alright, rice shower. No, I can't. She can still give me a subdued pace chaser. Wit. Instructions unclear. Ball it though. Oh, that's right. I did for the Rudolph. Alrighty. Well, we have to make sure we win this one. So at this point, I'm kind of giving up on hints. Because we have to win this for hesitant and closer. So we already got flustered. We did not get subdued. We can still probably get it. There's still a chance we can. I guess we don't have to buy anything right now. I mean, screw it. I don't think that's going to make much of a difference. Hopefully Illusionist makes a difference here. Maybe Illusionist is what's carrying her. Maybe she's just boxing people in. I guess she's boxing people in. Is that what she does? Is she forklift certified? Is she just putting all the compartments together into a single file line? To just win the Armakinan like no big deal? I'm sorry, I didn't understand. I didn't understand what you were all about. Anyway, more wit. More we supposed to get her event? More we supposed to get always event here? Or do you have to win it? Is it max friendship on her date or max friendship? That's when you win or lose? Oh, thank goodness. I was like, oh my god. I would have been so upset. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hey, speaking of losing. Alright, pack it up. Pack it up, Mati. We went pretty far. Good stuff, good effort. We got what we needed. We just did not get subdued end closers, so this was almost a perfect run. Heck yeah. That's so consistent. I love that. I love that as opposed to fishing for it. Now, I wish we would have gotten a tense gaze, but there's no guarantee we would have gotten that. You know what I mean? So this was still a pretty good run, all things considered. So we got the 2 debuffs here. Could be better. Also could be worse. Since this is going to be an experimental run, since I don't really think this will be my real debuffer, but we'll try out Frenzy. We'll try out Frenzy. Just for the heck of it. You know? And then we'll try out Trick. Why not? Why not? Because if they're rushed, they should use more stamina and then Trick can work. Maybe. I don't know. It's cute. It's cute, right? We'll see. We'll see how that works. We'll test it out. But there we go. Let's go ahead and check out the Sparks, guys. See what we get. Honestly, not bad. A very consistent deck. The only thing that's not consistent is getting some subdued from Rudolph. But all things considered, the fact that we only got, like, what, 2 hints from Rudolph and got all these skills regardless, and some okay-ish inheritance. I like that deck a lot. It's a pretty good deck. So we'll see how she works. And yeah, thank you so much for watching to the very end, YouTube. I appreciate you. You all have a good one. I'll see you in the next video. Like and subscribe, algorithm stuff, all that jazz. Take care. Bye-bye, YouTube. Bye-bye.